Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? So we're down here bringing baby girl back to school, and it's been a long ass day, right? So we get to the hotel, and we get in town, go pick up Maddie's dorm room key, and then we went straight to Captain D's, got something to eat, and then we stopped at Walgreens, and then we got to the hotel. Oh, that's my daughter. And I'm just up. And can you charge this to the room, please? Oh, you got those ginger ales. Oh, can you please? Oh, we love those. Can you charge like three of them to the room,
Yeah.
please? So baby girl is eating. I'm gonna have me a cup of coffee. I went to sleep. Baby girl went out with her big brother, and they went and hung out. And we got a busy day later on, but I took that late nap. And oh yes, oh my God, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
906. I took that late nap, and whew,
He up and left after you switch.
don't these twist open?
Uh,
I think they might.
Maybe.
No. Remind me to buy a bottle opener tomorrow.
Thank you.
Because you are going to replenish those tonight. But it got more. I'll buy it. I'll take it. I love them. So baby girl's eating her some Chinese food. I'm getting me a cup of coffee. I took a late nap. And me to thank you so much. And this water and my coffee. Oh, thank you so much. So with me taking a very late nap while the kids were out and about, Jack and Astor went to go do powerlifting. My goddaughter Crystal, she went somewhere, and hell, when I woke up, she was four, four ginger ales, one water, and I went to sleep. When I woke up, she was back in the room and she was asleep. So I'm just like, excited about later on today. 906 Johnson. I'm excited.
Look at the futon from Walgreens.
A futon from Walgreens.
I mean from Walmart.
Okay, we can see if they got a something that will fit in your room that would be cute. Yes, either one. That's the husband, and I'm Roxanne. And just excited about later on today. We have to cram a lot of work into one day. I'm hoping we can have everything done by 7 o'clock because there's a restaurant around the corner from our hotel that sells yes, shit. They got shrimp and grits and waffles, this chicken and waffles and frog legs. They got everything I like. So, yay! Thank you.
That was my first charging something to my room since they upped it.
Oh, they updated the system. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I hope you all restock these. And just so you guys know, this right here, I'm doing a quick little live. This right here, this is one of the best ginger ales I've ever had, and I found out you can purchase this ginger ale at Target. So anybody who likes this, you can get it at Target, or you want to try it. I will put it on I will put it up there with Connect. What is that? Canada Dry. Yeah, Canada Dry. We discovered it here. This is our. What stay is this for us? Brought you down for orientation. We brought you stay when we picked you up from orientation, right? Oh no, stay down here while you're doing orientation. No. Mm-mm. Right. So orientation, bringing you to school. That your dad was with us, picking you up. So this is our fourth time staying in this hotel. Yeah, and we.
Well, there's a lot of drinks.
Yeah, there's a restaurant I want to try around the corner. It's down there. Like I forgot the name of it. Not Willie D's or something. I forgot the name of it, but
The BBQ place?
no, it's like soul food and whatnot. Ooh. But yeah, I'm gonna get up, take me an acid, come down here. Then Maddie's up, whoever want to get up and eat, I'm gonna eat and just we're gonna bang this day out. Get baby girl's room done, so I can go eat, come back to our hotel, chill. Maddie and her brothers, they can go out, do whatever, and then Sunday, checkout time, and get on the road. I got to get back to Chicago because Jack got to get him to the airport.
Oh, what's on?
I don't know. I think his flight leaves at like 7, 8 at night. So that gives me enough time to drive in. But I might actually pick up Alex and have Alex drop him off because that's a lot of driving, So, but yeah, I'm excited about later on today.
We might have more of this, but it would be in the liquor room. I don't have the key.
Oh, don't worry about it. Hopefully they'll pull it out tomorrow.
Yeah,
Or later on today.
let me check on the top.
Thank you so much. Just to see how your room turns out, we left the rug, the pink rug. Yep.
I was hoping that was over here. We'll just have to buy a new one.
Well, we'll just get you a temporary rug. Because it's definitely sitting in the lady lounge behind my chair, still wrapped up. Unless you just want me to wait and bring it next week. Okay, so we'll just look.
Well, no, I do want a rug because those floors are cold. The floor is cold and hard. Maybe just like I can have 2 rugs.
Okay.
I just love my bathroom. I'll
Yeah.
sit there and use the bathroom
Okay, thank you.
when I was to change my house.
Oh, okay.
This is,
Pretty vanilla.
yes,
Great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
you're welcome.
Yeah, so. Oh, fresh hot coffee. I'm gonna come down here in the morning, 7:30, have my continental breakfast, and they have a really good breakfast here. I really do. My family and I, we started like staying at Hyatt hotels when we start going to the Dominican Republic, and I like Hyatt. I really do. I love the service and everything. And you get to make a fresh waffle, a fresh Belgian waffle. So I'm gonna get up, you make your own little waffle. They have someone to help you. I'm gonna have some bacon or sausage and some eggs and just, you know, if that late nap fuck me up, I can't be taking no late ass naps like that. Late naps on. Matt, I'm gonna step outside one more time, and then when I come back in, we need to go on upstairs and go lay down, okay? Because we got to get up early. Do you have? Yes, please. Thank you. Appreciate that. Bless you. I like Hyatts. But my favorite hotel, my favorite is the Peninsula. Somebody was out here blowing some. I could smell the marijuana in the air. But yeah, my favorite hotel is the Hyatt, and I love the Peninsula, and I love the Peninsula. And I fuck with the Four Seasons. Yeah, I fuck with Four Seasons. And I dig the Ritz Carlton too, but I prefer the Peninsula. But, you know, this is the hotel that I stay in when I come down. Oh, this coffee's good. This is the hotel I stay in when I come down to pick up my daughter. Like if I have to stay a few days, drop her off, you know, because I only stay down here this many days when I dropped off at school and picking her up. Because it's like a few day process. And what I really appreciate is the fact that my husband doesn't make me rush back home. You know, it's only like a 2 hour and 10 minute drive from Chicago. And, you know, he's like, nah, you know, just because he knows I don't like to I like things done correctly. So, you know, but no, this is the hotel I stay in. My sons are upstairs. My goddaughter's upstairs. Me and Maddie are down here. Maddie ordered Uber Eats at fucking 3 in the morning. I'll be getting up at 7:30 and having my continental breakfast, shower, get dressed, get out of here, get to the storage unit, get everything out the storage unit, take everything else to Maddie's dorm, pull her linens out of the bag, have my goddaughter, you know, will hang and fold clothes. And I'm so happy Maddie has a private room this year. Oh my God, you have no idea. My child's not used to sharing a room with anyone. And it's not just a private room, she has a private bathroom too. And it's a nice sized bathroom. But tomorrow, after we get halfway done, I need to run to Walmart because she needs like a little table type thing to go in the bathroom. She needs a shower mat because I thought she just had a shower. It's a bathtub with a shower. So go on, Maddie. So get her a shower mat and see if we can find some things for her room. You know, because that's important to her. So we want her room to be spectacular. You threw your food away? What was that? Oh, okay. Yeah, can I finish my cigarette and my coffee? You can go upstairs. I'll be up there in 1 minute. But I'm in downtown Urbana and with Champagne. This is Champagne. And all is right in the world. I have no complaints. None. My kids are good. Everyone I love is alive. One person's in my chat. Hi. I have a roof over my head. All the amenities of having a roof over your head. I have no complaints. Bills so paid. Very stressed about some things, but not a lot. You know what I mean? I don't have time for that. And like I told you all before, it causes wrinkles. And then I have to pay for my Juvederm injection. So, and don't forget, you guys, September, we are going to get my Juvederm injections. Please keep your fingers crossed that I only need one syringe because they're $861 a syringe. And I just need my frown lines. Because I frowned a lot this over this summer, doing a lot of shit face. That was tacky. But yeah, this coffee is so good. So let's keep our fingers crossed for tomorrow. I can't go over $1,000 on my credit card. Well, it's not mine; it's my husband's. But he told me, "Don't please don't go over $1,000, Roxanne, please." And you know what else happened? I got a discount on the hotel room because initially our room was like four some a night, and it was supposed to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday at four some a night. And the lady at the desk was like, "When did you make these reservations?" I was like, "I made these reservations like 2 months ago." She was like, dropped the shit down to 275 a night. I was like, "Girl, thank you." So I gotta buy her. I think I might find a florist and get her a bouquet of flowers and a bottle of wine or a bottle of champagne just as a thank you, you know. So everything came like it wasn't like 1,000 some dollars. You know what I mean? I had to toss my cigarette. It wasn't 1,000 some dollars. It came to like six, and then I had to leave. They have my card on hold. Well, not on hold, but they have. Oh my god, shit. Sorry, I'm trying to get my room key out because after a certain time of night, they um, lock the second door. So we're going to be getting on the elevator. So he might cut off for a minute. So I got my coffee. Coffee sleepy. I don't know. I'm weird. And I got my alarm set. This elevator is like made it to my floor. I really need to stop smoking cigarettes because this is a non-smoking hotel, and I like to observe that. But like if I was, I don't know, I'm just not gonna do it. Almost to my Oh, this movie's good. It's crazy though. Try to get some sleep, son. Jack got his do-rag on his head. So I made it back upstairs. I'm in my bed. I'm starting to get ready. And hopefully I can go back to sleep. How long were you out the gym, Ashley? Like 2 hours or something? Okay. I was asleep the entire time you were gone. Huh? Why? Because I was asleep? Okay, little one. Yeah, but I'm sitting outside smoking a cigarette and you all drive past and wave. You were saying what? Oh, is there another movie channel on here? Let me see the remote. You want to watch this? Yeah. Okay.
Gotta grab something out Dad's car.
What do you have to get, Maddie?
I gotta go get my face thing.
Okay, you can't go by yourself.
What do you mean, first thing?
I'm not seeing this in the back seat.
Can't you just get the Noxzema in the morning? Ask your brother where the key fob is. Ask, ask Jack where the key fob is. Hey, Pat, can you pass me my plastic bag in my thing so I can get my lip balm? Because I can't sleep without that lip balm on my lips. Thanks, son. It's not in here. Pass me my purse, please. I'm sorry. Maddie, you could have put on one of my shirts. Your brother just pulled that shirt out. My purse over there by the TV. Remind me when we get back to Chicago to run the Whole Foods so I can get some more of that. Do you have any more? The peppermint lip balm? Okay. Okay, here, put this up. Go on, Matt, so y'all can get it. You got to keep up. Ask your brother. You can wake him up and ask him where the key fob is, sweetie. Jack, just give him a little tap. Just give him a little shake and ask where the key fob is. Throw that bag away. You're not going to get in the car unless you ask.
No, I'm talking about the
Right?
Put those, and when you come back, put those sodas and put those ginger ales in the refrigerator. And I brought you a water. Are you feeling any better, Aston?
yeah.
Okay. You want a ginger ale? Okay, well take one of the ginger ales, and when you all go down, have them open it up. It don't pop open, and please don't use your teeth. See if there's a like a opener in the bathroom. Usually, they have something so you can open it up. Oh shit. Leave that out. You can put y'all dirty clothes in that so I can wash them tomorrow. And get your brother's clothes that's hanging up that he worked out in. I'm thinking about like maybe I should like when I get off of here put on my Audible book, listen to my Audible book and just go back to sleep. I'm just very you found it? The key fob?
Yes, I'm gonna go.
You just gonna go get it yourself?
He said it actually. Yes,
Yeah.
You got a room key?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, be careful. He went to go get Maddie's Noxzema out the back of the car. So there's a restaurant down the street, and they have chicken and waffles, and they have shrimp and grits. Like, we can literally walk there from here. You know what I mean? Jack, this nigga didn't hear shit I said. No, but today's gonna be a lot. Just getting Maddie's room together, and I'm just really excited because she has her own private room. Like last school year, baby girl was very happy to be at school, but then she was also sad, and then she was very disenchanted that she had to share a bathroom with people. And I told her father, I was like, you know what? If she can get a private room next year, we just have to pay private room fees because you get your own bathroom too. So I'm just like, we have to do that because she's a student and she's not at no slouch ass college, so I wanted her to be comfortable so she can study, Dean's List shit. So I was just like, we got to make her happy. We got to make her happy. So now she has a private room. And I'm just like, hey, it is what it is. And her dad is like, it is what it is. Maddie, you seen this Elvis movie before? Huh? Yeah, I like it. It's cool. It's just really crazy because I look at how they were like really pressed because like when he would dance, he would like swivel his hips. You know what I mean? And that was like a really big deal. But you know what I found out? I read last night when I was waiting because Jack went out Friday night after I picked him up from the airport. Found out, hi McClure. You will find it not stressful second year for them. I found my daughter didn't call anxious. Yeah. And thank you so much, McClure. Can I rub your back? Okay.
The skin.
The skin. Okay. Just and McClure, I really appreciate you saying that because the first year for her, it wasn't easy, but she didn't flunk out of school, no shit like that. It was just rough, and what's rough for her is rough for me as her mother, and we both suffer with frustration from each other's feelings, but what bothers my daughter bothers me. But now that she, has her own room, her own bathroom, I'm happy with that. She got into a great university, and I just want her to be able to flourish and go conquer this fucking world. It's hers. It's hers. Now watch this. They didn't want him to do a certain thing. Oh, this motherfucker snoring. Oh, man. But now that she has her own room and her own bathroom, it's hard, sharing a bathroom with that many motherfucking people. You don't know where they booty dust been. What the fuck? My baby don't want to do that shit. Hey, I don't like using public bathrooms. Privacy is huge for them. Give her her own space It's hers, and she will conquer. Yes. Thank you, McClure. Girl, don't make me cry. Bitch, you know I cry easy. Don't do that to me, McClure. You know I shed a motherfucking tear real quick. But you're right. I want her to have that shit. My my daughter ain't never shared nothing. She shared a bathroom with us, and we're her family. You know what I mean? Okay, watch what he do. You see those women going crazy? Go on, Elvis. I liked Elvis Presley. Okay, there go your ginger. I mean your Noxzema. I want to buy some of those ginger ales to take home. What do you think of them? You think it's better than Canada Dry?
No. Also, it said that we can't technically have them. So,
Have
I
what?
guess somebody gave it or something.
Who gave you that?
The fine gentleman.
See, this is what be you, and you were polite, weren't you? See, this is what politeness gets us. So we bought these ginger ales downstairs, and it's a you need a can opener. And some kindly gentleman here at the hotel gave my son a bottle opener. And that will come in handy. Leave that up there because I can open my beers tomorrow. Man, I'm going to support my kids all the time. My only job in the world is to be a mother, a wife, a friend to those who want to be a friend to me, and be fabulous. That's it. He snores. So you all will be the snoring twins. Don't sleep in that shirt. Don't funk that shirt up because you don't want your body sweating in it.
I usually don't sweat in my sleep unless it's hot.
People sweat in their sleep even when you don't think you're sweating. Where's the shirt? Put it in the middle of y'all so it don't put it on the floor. Just leave it on the bed. I was telling Maddie they didn't like how Elvis Presley would gyrate his hips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's already funny.
I mean, looking at it like now in like 2023, I remember seeing like Elvis Presley like on TV shows as a kid. I remember where I was when Elvis Presley died. I was at my grandmother's house.
Lust and perversion is a crime.
Back then, lust and perversion was a crime because they just they just wasn't about it. They tried to like make everything seem like it was like secretive, like a stork really brought babies, and there were certain like you weren't even born like when the Dick Van Dyke show was on, where the husband and wife didn't even sleep in the same bed. That was like actually a thing. Wives would have their own room, and I don't know, it's just strange. They kept us from reality. You are exactly right, McClure, because they really did keep us from reality. I mean, 52 isn't old, but it's old enough to remember some shit. And I would be like, I look at then and I look at now, and I'm just like, oh, they really tried to keep us in the dark about shit. Just a different time. Times change, people change, and it is what it is. And they drafted Elvis Presley into the army. It was like one of those wars, maybe like the Korean War or something. I don't think it was World War II. This guy they have playing Elvis Presley looks so much like Elvis Presley. It's crazy. Yeah, girl, you remember how they wouldn't like you couldn't see like interracial couples, people wasn't sleeping in the same bed. I remember the first people that I seen in the same bed was Mike and Carol Brady. And I love the Brady Bunch. Love the Brady Bunch. But you're young and you get older, then you find out that, you know, Greg,
Career, no.
it wasn't Vietnam.
No, Nam happened.
It wasn't Vietnam.
Yeah, I know that Nam either happened a little bit into the 50s because I'm pretty sure it was a
Vietnam was not in the 50s.
Was it?
No. The end of World War II. Hold on, let me do my history. Let me go into my history shit. The end of World War II was 1950. 19 what? No, 45? The
Yeah.
end of World War II?
Yes, the World War II went from 1939 to 1945.
Damn, it was that long? My grandfather fought in World War II.
The Vietnam War happened from 19. I was right.
What?
55 to 75.
But I don't check into the Korean War because, okay, just Google what war did Elvis Presley get drafted to. Since I left you, baby, something. Oh, no, since I left you, baby, I got no place to dwell. I wandered down this lonely street called Heartbreak Hotel, and I get so lonely, baby. I like Elvis Presley. You know,
He didn't see his. He didn't see any conflict.
I know he didn't see no battle, but what war did he get drafted into?
The Cold War. I'm badass. He wasn't drafted in the Korean War.
Essen, the Cold War.
Mom, I know what the Cold War is.
Okay.
It's saying that he was stationed in Germany during the Cold War. The Cold
I
War.
didn't know they were drafting people during the Cold War because the Cold War was basically, I believe, a time of like no conflict. There weren't any, no one was fighting.
Right.
Because it was World War I, then World War II, then the Korean War, then Vietnam, then
From 1950 to 1953
what?
for the Korean War.
Okay. But I don't know. I'm happy they don't draft people. 1957. Your son is correct. Okay, well thank you, Miss McClure. Your Auntie McClure said
Born in 1935.
Auntie McClure said you were correct, son.
Elvis was born in 1935. So
And I was Joan of Arc in my former life.
let's see something real quick.
He was drafted because of the call. Oh, he was drafted because. Okay, well, you're right, son. You're a very smart young man.
Interesting. So he was of age by the time the Cold War had ended. He was of age, but
What do you mean he was of?
no, he was of age because they.
Okay, can you type in when did the baby boom end? Because I'm having a feeling that I was born
It was
like
69 probably.
It was
69. I think like 70, 71, 72. I would really tweak out if I'm a baby boomer.
64.
64?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep.
Mm. Man, can you bring me a piece of tissue?
Yeah,
I think I have a boogie in my nose.
From 1946 to 1963.
I just wonder how percent. Damn, Maddie, I just got this just for my nose, baby. I'm Maddie. Why'd you give me this much tissue for my nose? It's okay, I'll just keep it over here in case I need it, but you gave me tissue like I was wiping my ass or something. But see, her parents was bogus as fuck. Because you not getting ready to be in no bedroom my 14-year-old daughter. Or 15. Look at that. Priscilla was such a pretty woman, man. They made like a good looking couple. They did. Like I think he married her when she was like 18. I don't know how old he was. Why are you looking at me like that, son? You didn't know that?
Wait, so
he met her. I don't know if they was doing it. Why'd you do the but we don't know if they were doing it or not. But Maddie, times were different back then.
It don't matter.
You remember in The Color Purple when Celia and Nettie's stepfather married Celia off to Mr. Women got married. Yeah, Maddie, if you weren't married back in those days, men, it didn't make a difference. But for a woman, if you weren't married by like 22, 23 years old, they considered you an old maid.
That's what they consider in Japan. Believe it or not, after 25, they don't want you no more.
What, in Japan?
Yeah. That's like a saying over there. We're not.
By the time we finish high school, women were. Yup. My sister friend McClure said by the time we finished high school, women were on their way to be married or already were. Yeah, like people really married like high school sweethearts and shit back then. Like that was some real shit.
Yeah, now you can't do that these days.
Nah, ain't no such. I mean, you can, but the chances of it like really working.
It's just so fucking weird.
What, cringy?
It's not even that. It's like it was lightweight fucking around with a 14-year-old. As an 18.
Was he 18?
Now he's actually older, but by the time he had gotten drafted, like 21,
okay,
22.
Okay, he was 21. How old was she, Maddie? She was 14. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So he was 7 years older than her. So by the time he married her, he had to wait till she was, what, like 19, 20 years old? Show a little more action. I don't know. I know it's really cringy, but
It's not cringy. It's just weird.
I mean, but back then it wasn't weird.
Yeah, I know, but
Oh, Viva Las Vegas.
Yeah.
What'd you say? I mean, for today's society, Maddie, it was weird. But back like in our grandparents' time, like especially like my grandparents' time, it wasn't unusual for like a 25-year-old man to marry like a 16-year-old woman. I mean, yeah, it's weird as fuck. But it was a different time. a nice head of hair. You know what I mean? See, when I was a kid, they would play like the Elvis Presley movies, like when he was like young Elvis, like fit and trim Elvis. And then when you get older and you would see him like on specials, like the Emmy, like the Grammys and shit, he was like fat Elvis. And it was just different. And because his suits were like always really tight. And he sweat like a whole bunch. So, that's what I had to say. Hey, Alicia, what's up, girlie? I want to say her dad was military. Yeah, her dad was military too. It's the fact that they put a person. Yeah, but I think that was a little bit different. And my sister Alicia, that would be a conversation that we would have to have off of here because that was different. Wait, who died? Oh, Martin Luther King. Like people want to say that like Elvis Presley didn't like black people. I don't believe that. I don't. I'm sorry. I think Elvis kicked it with a lot of black people because he liked the music. And black people had embraced him. You know what I mean?
I mean, they did say he was a Negro dancer as a white man.
They said what?
They said he was a Negro dancer.
He was a Negro dancer?
Yeah, they said that like hip swing and whatnot is like what black people did back in the day.
Okay, that very well may be true.
Because like,
but I think they kind of gave him like I think they kind of put like a racial note on him because of that. You know what I mean? That's just like people used to say that Frank Sinatra didn't like black people. But guess who visited Billie Holiday almost every day when she was locked up trying to recover from a certain drug that goes in a needle? Frank Sinatra. People shouldn't let media spin things. And I love Frank Sinatra, by the way. Well, you'll be asleep. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. No, Frank Sinatra is one of my favorite, his music from black. Yeah. And he spent a lot of time in Southern churches. Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people like African American people kind of became disenchanted with Elvis because Little Richard, who was his friend, that was his homeboy, basically said that Elvis stole his style. Little Richard, he was the innovator, and Elvis was his homie, and he seen it, and he made it work for him. But see, that's the thing. Don't hate the next person because they took what you did and ran with it for a touchdown. I'm not gonna be mad at anybody for anything like that. Like I wouldn't. I would be mad if you start acting funny with me. You start acting funny with me, then I'm like, I'm gonna have to fight you.
Oh.
What?
No, I had to see who the fuck you was talking about first.
Those hot ass glasses.
They really just always coming from flamboyant and whatnot.
Huh?
It was really coming from flamboyant and whatnot too.
Elvis wasn't flamboyant. Little Richard was flamboyant. Liberace was flamboyant.
You know something crazy too? So
what?
I was just like looking stuff up and whatnot to find out more. And it said that
What?
He said that he had an orgasm on stage.
Who? He didn't have no orgasm on stage. You can't believe everything you read.
I never believed it, but to be honest, well, how he be dancing,
But you know,
with
Ozzy
how them pants be rubbing against his nether regions, then like, I don't know, G, it's just kind of strange.
But you know, Ozzy Osbourne did bite a head off a bat. I remember, like, it was like in the news, like the next day after he bit the head off a bat at a concert. Little Richard was talented. He was electrifying. Yes, Little Richard was everything. He grew up poor. Okay, so Elvis grew up poor in Tupelo, Mississippi. That should tell you how he feels and understands relations. So he grew up Tupelo, Mississippi. I gotta take you to Mississippi because I need you to see where, first of all, where our family is from. But Tupelo,
from Mississippi.
Our family's from Mississippi and Louisiana.
I had a feeling. So that explains that high yellow.
No,
Like on you specifically.
no, that's that Jewish and black.
No, you high yellow.
I'm not high yellow. No.
You almost.
No, I'm not. It's just
if you tan up, you look like.
yeah, but I'm not high yellow, and please don't refer to me as high yellow.
Near yellow.
I'm not near yellow. But no, by mistake, he was carrying someone through it. What? Okay, so McClure said about Ozzy Osbourne, by mistake, he was high as a kite and someone threw a bat on stage. So Ozzy thought it was a toy and bit the head off. He said it freaked him out so bad. McClure, I don't know about that, sis. I'm kind of feeling like, see, just being around music shit, I know that they'll stage things where they throw some up on the stage and, you know, I'm feeling like he knew it was a bat and he just did it, you know.
I don't know.
Like, I wouldn't bite the head off a bat.
I'm gonna keep it a fuck. To keep it a fuck. The whole drugs thing, it kind of makes sense though. You know what I'm saying? Cause like,
Hey, he loved sex, drugs, and rock and roll, baby. I mean, some things go hand in hand. But I mean, that's really gross. And they said he had to take rabies shots afterwards.
and, oh yeah, don't they give you like shots in your stomach?
Yeah, you got to get rabies shots in your stomach.
Like right here?
Wherever your stomach is, baby, I don't think they stick you in the same spot, but you have to get a series of rabies shots, and that's so crazy. You know what? I was watching something, and I don't remember who it was, but they said this person, it was like a celebrity, like an old-timey person. They said they think the person might have died from rabies because they start having like rabies-like symptoms. I was like, there's this show called A Monster Inside of Me. I don't know why I watch that show. That shit make you just not want to do anything. See, that outfit is hot. Nothing like a pair of leather pants and a leather jacket. And Elvis used to do that shit. I just hate that he was just so. I don't know why so many like people get like rock and roll people just like become. It's not just rock and roll people. It'll be R&B people. I read this article last night about Jackie Wilson. Went on the street to break hotel and get so lonely, baby. So lonely. I get so lonely. I could die. Okay, so anyway, Jackie Wilson went through a whole bunch of stuff, and they covered this incident up where he got shot, and they thought it was a crazed fan, and it wasn't. It was actually a woman he was sleeping with, and she caught him with another woman. They were both side bitches, and she shot him. They cleaned the story up because he said she put the gun up to her head, and that's not what happened. She pointed at him, and she popped his ass in the stomach, like boop, boop. And he made it through that. And then his next thing that happened to him, he was taking salt pills, salt tablets before a show. And then he would drink a bunch of water. So when he was on stage singing, he would sweat profusely because supposedly the women really liked to see him sweat. And one day he was on the Ed Sullivan show. Not Ed Sullivan. He was on Dick Clark, but it wasn't like American Bandstand. And he had, you know, he was in the part of the song. He was singing "Lonely Teardrops," and the part of the song where it goes, "My heart is falling, falling." He passed out on Dick Clark's show, and they took him to the hospital, and they checked him out and shit. But unbeknownst to them, when he fell, he hit his head on the corner or something, and he ended up being like really fucked up. It was crazy. Yeah. Yeah. And they said by the time he was 20 years old, they said Jackie Wilson had 14 kids. He had 4 with his wife. Why you look at me like that, son?
Y'all old heads.
Us old heads.
Y'all older folks. Y'all older folks.
It's guys out here.
Y'all got down.
People are getting down like that now. It's not just old.
Yeah, I know, but hearing the old generation get down is crazy.
There were people.
Because for one, it's always been perpetuated that, you know, y'all are wives, y'all know what not to do type deal.
I mean, he was young.
I mean, I understand that, but it's still just kind of funny to hear about. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, there were times that men literally had a wife and a family, and across town, he literally had like a side chick and a family.
Oh, you mean like how Dad does?
Where you say he got his Mexican family.
Yeah, his Mexican family.
But the thing about it was, men would take care of both families, and those 2 women would not interact with one another. Elvis Presley loved wearing a scarf around his neck. No, not Sam Cooke. It was Jackie Wilson, the one who sings "Lonely Teardrops." My heart is falling, falling, lonely teardrops. It was him. I just read it literally last night. Sam Cooke was the one who got shot or set up and killed in a hotel. And when he passed away, his wife married Bobby Womack, who was his best friend. Crazy. married his best friend. And then Bobby Womack ended up having a baby with Sam Cooke's daughter. Crazy.
Ready? You do your thing to me. You pass me that water bottle.
Yeah.
I have to hydrate.
Yeah, he would throw his sweaty scarves in the whatchamacallit, in the audience. And they were worth a lot of money. Like if you had a sweaty Elvis scarf now, you could probably get like a whole bunch of money. What's wrong, Matt? You cold?
Yeah, I'm going downstairs so quick.
Where?
Cover the girl.
Ask to go with her. He has to. You're not going down there by yourself, baby.
I get to spend time with my sister.
Right. No. It's not now. I trust you. I don't trust people.
Wait, so what happened here, Mom? Somebody passed out?
Well, let me see. Maddie, I can't see. I don't know who passed out.
You can look up that Elvis Presley. You look up stuff for me.
What the stuff are you like? What?
The whole Elvis Presley passing out thing. Or
Crystal sleeping like she don't want. No. No, but it won't flush correctly. So just ask them, can they send someone up to just
Plunge it. What you looking for, Matt? Sam Cooke had his own record label, if I'm not mistaken. Or he was trying to get, I guess, his own record label. But he was a man in entertainment, and a lot of them are philanderers. You know. I mean, Aston, nothing. Nothing. I mean, people wanna. One thing I hate more than anything else are conspiracy theorists. People want to say, "Oh, they did it because he was trying to buy this, or he wanted to do this, and they didn't want a black man to do that." I mean, roughly around that same time, Berry Gordy had Motown. Yes. Mm-mm. No. But I'll buy you some clips and pin curl your hair up before I leave Sunday. We'll just buy one tomorrow. Yeah, everything is not a conspiracy to kill a person because they want to do this. Shit happens, actually. All bullshit aside, sometimes things happen. A lot of these, people in entertainment were philandering men. They stringing like 7, 8, 9 women along and telling them all the same shit. Oh, I love you and I'm gonna leave her for you and this gonna happen. And it don't happen and you playing with hearts. The most strongest hearts are women's hearts. Women are very strong. Just a quick fact. It's a fun fact. Guess what babies survive the highest rate of premature babies? Okay, I'll give you a minute to guess. I won't give you a minute. The babies who have the highest survival rate when it comes down to premature babies are African American baby girls, followed by African American baby boys, then followed by Caucasian baby girls, and then Caucasian baby boys. The heart is strong, and you can't play with the heart of a woman. Do you have the key? Okay. Women will get told, these women who deal with these entertainer dudes, they'll get told all sorts of things. Strong hearts. Women just naturally have strong hearts. And I want to say it's black baby girls. Yeah, black baby girls, black baby boys, white Caucasian baby girls, and then Caucasian baby boys. But collectively, it doesn't make a difference what color you are, if you're a woman, white or black. We still share the same organs and everything else. And women love a different way. And they don't want someone sitting around telling them, oh, you're one, and I love you and I'm gonna leave her. That's why motherfucking dude got his ass popped. And his record label spun it to say, she was a crazed fan. No, it was somebody, and I read the article last night. It was somebody that he was boinking. It was someone that he was boinking. And that's what happened. And it's unfortunate, but, being the age that I'm at now and listening to or reading some of the stories about some of the older entertainers, I'd be like, oh shit, these young motherfuckers ain't got shit on them. You just think about some of the relationships. You're like, wait a minute. So Diana Ross had a baby with Barry Gordy, but you think about it, all the who was dating who and who was screwing who, you just like crazy. I just be like history of any sort is interesting to me. But he wasn't Jackie Wilson wasn't the only one who one of those women got upset with and popped off on. I done heard some stories the old heads, and you just you wouldn't even think they was getting down like that. Like, damn, for real? He was doing that? And just supposed to take it right. That's why I be telling people, you have to watch who you play with, especially when it come down to women. Men are more reactionary with things. They'll just be like, you know what? Women think different. Then some women just don't think the fuck at all. And you just be like, bitch, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, baby? Just wild business. You know, I think times change, people change, but also I feel like time changes, but people don't. It's just that nowadays, as my grandmama would have said, people are more open with just showing emotions, being assholes and stuff like that. Like nowadays, we know who's assholes in entertainment. You're like, oh, he's a jerk, and you know. But back then, you would be like, oh, I just love Bing Crosby, and then you find out when you get older that Bing Crosby was like a fucking asshole, and you be like, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas was a jerk. You be a little shocked. You know what I mean? It's just is what it is. You know. I think like in my day and age, in McClure, because she did say she was 55, and you're fabulous, honey. Back then, parents, like the things that parents do now and say to kids now, and the acceptance of what we may accept that definitely our parents wouldn't have. You know, I remember growing up, I love my father. Awesome guy, hardworking. We never, ever, ever went without shit. And he wasn't my biological father. He was my stepfather, but he raised me from 4 years old. And I remember one day I was just like, he was driving me to school. He was driving me back to school. I went to boarding school. And I was like, why don't you ever tell me you love me? And I remember him saying, yes, here I come. Hold on, y'all. Here I come. Who is it? Thank you so much. Just knock on the door. Thank you. Ah, that was the guy that fixed the toilet because, you know, it flushes, but it's not like doing the suction going down thing. So, but yeah, fuck, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I was like, why don't you ever tell me you love me, Dad? He was like, I show you. And he never looked at me. He just kept driving down this highway. And I'm like, what? He's like, you live in a 17-room condominium. You have a live-in housekeeper. It's like the gentleman came. Where's Maddie? I thought you took a key card.
I did. I'm getting her one. She's in the car right now.
Don't leave her down there.
I'm not. I'm going back down.
So what do you need a key card for if y'all come back up together?
Yeah, you're right.
She's in the car?
Yes. Just chilling.
Yo, she better not be smoking in the car.
I know what she's doing. I don't know what she's doing.
Then why are you back up here?
Because I told the gentleman. Because I told the
He
gentleman.
came up. He's taking care of it.
Okay, I know. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't know like I was supposed to be.
He knocked on the door. He's taking care of it. You go watch your sister. Set those on top of the, thank you so much. Yeah, here's the fight. I'll show you. And what I learned was men from that day and age, they felt like showing love was providing and not necessarily verbalizing. You understand what I'm saying? And I always, as I got older, I was and had kids. I was just like, when I have children. Oh, and by the way, it was acting funny when we first got here. We just didn't want to bother y'all. You know, that's why I tell my kids I love them. It's very important to me to tell them I love you. Because back then, parents wasn't. Oh, we come from an era of parents whooping you. You can't even give your kids a good licking anymore. Because people like, I'm gonna call, people on you and shit like that. Like, how do these kids supposed to learn? I think I turned out pretty good. I have my kinks, I have my ups and downs, as we all do. But I used to get my ass up, or the fuck up. There were things that after that one ass whooping, I ain't never did again, not even as an adult. Because the bitch have a flashback. Like, no, 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 You know, it's just certain things that fucked up with one time, and like, I'll never do that again. Like drinking Southern Comfort. Never again. Ever. Long time ago, learned that shit. And that's when I learned I don't like sweet liquor. Never again. I'm telling you. But nowadays, you can't even raise your own children. And that's weird. People act like you can't discipline your kids. That like the era that a lot of my followers grew up in, it was spare the rod, spoil the child. Kids stay out of grown folks' conversations. You know, you couldn't close a bedroom door. Thank you so much again. Thank you. I appreciate you. You couldn't do any of that. You motherfuckers walk the line. These newfangled motherfuckers don't walk that line. But the one thing my kids do have is a very healthy. Hi, pretty man. It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm fucking with you. No, dude came up and fixed the toilet. He plunged it. Boy, you jumped up so funny. That is so funny. I'm sorry, son. Huh?
It's okay.
Oh, okay. But no, the one thing my kids do know about me is that I got crazy in me, and they done seen it. Anytime my husband got to put me in a police hole to stop me, oh, it can get bad. I turn beet red in the face, and I just come like it's like almost lose it. And sometimes that's all it takes, and they be like, that bitch is crazy. Let me not do that again. But you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I be seeing kids who I be in the store, kids be running and they mama don't be saying nothing. I be like, and all it takes is for me to look at another woman close to my age, maybe a little under. She could be white in my age, she could be Mexican my age, or a little bit younger, just a little bit. And we see that and we look at each other, we give each other the eye like, girl, I'll snatch that little motherfucker up. I believe in, spanking children. I do. People are like, oh no, you need to learn to communicate. I'm like, communicate? The communication comes in when I say, don't touch that shit anymore. Do you understand? And then you go back and touch it. See, that's where the communication dropped off. And then one of my girlfriends, she was just like, well, I think that teaches kids that if you beat them, that's the only way they think you love them. I'm like, bitches, you crazy? I said, but see that's why your child running around this motherfucker sticking bobby pins and lights. Okay, you let that little motherfucker No, seriously, this is not a joke. Her baby stuck something metal in a light socket. The motherfucker zapped himself. She ended up calling the ambulance or ambulance. Either way. And had to take a little motherfucker to the hospital. And, I found out days later and she told me, and I was just like, is he okay? She was like, yeah, I told him a few times to stop doing it. And whatever he had, she took from him. And the little motherfucker went and got it back. Son, are you cold?
Mm.
Are you cold?
Mm-mm.
What you looking for? Your earplug? Ooh, I said earplug. So I was just like, oh, she was like, I took it from him. And then the motherfucker, I guess, she was doing something else. Mothers have to do other things in the house. And she said the lights flickered in the house. And she really didn't pay any attention to it. It flickered. And then, she going around the house because it was like a little power surge. She found this motherfucker laid out on the floor. And she called the ambulance and they came. The motherfucker electrocuted himself. See, the first time he did and you tell him no, he should have stopped. But the second time he went to do it, ain't no the second time he did it, and she seen him do it, she should have tore his ass up. Tore his ass up. Pap, 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 pap. Touch it again. You gotta, sometimes, and when you reprimanding kids, you gotta do shit like that, and you gotta do the good nose flare. Didn't I tell you? And the teeth clench. The teeth clench and the talking like, didn't I tell you stop that shit? Your lips can move. This motherfucker, it laid up in the motherfucking hospital electrocuted. I'm like, girl. I'm like, well, he okay? She goes, oh, he's okay. Yeah, he's home. I'm like, you didn't whoop him? You didn't whoop him? Roxanne, and I'm talking like that, and she's black, so don't be thinking just one of my white girlfriends. She's black. I don't believe in whooping children and da 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 da. That little motherfucker gonna keep on electrocuting himself. He gonna burn your motherfucking house down. Yeah, you gotta talk through your teeth. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's the good tip to clench. If you don't go sit your ass down. If you don't do it like that, it don't work. You can't be like, stop it. Stop it. You shut the fuck. You gotta be tight. Nose flip. I will snatch your motherfucker. And I didn't even have to do that to my kids. All I do, like, you got to keep a good, strong stare with them. Like, my kids didn't play with me too much. Some of their friends would be like, I remember once some kids were like, "Yeah, my friend doesn't want to come to our house because they think you're mean." Oh, you run all over your mama. I see what that shit is. I don't play that with kids. I'm like, nah, you better keep your little friend from over here if I kick his ass in the dick. Okay? Little baby balls. I'll kick the shit out you. Ooh, and put you out my house. Go home to your mama. You would not be able to procreate. I don't play with kids. Boy, Elvis just used to kiss women in their mouth. That's crazy. I probably would have kissed Elvis in his mouth with my teeth clenched. Like, give me a kiss, Elvis. But yeah. But yeah, shit, that little motherfucker electrocuted himself. I couldn't believe that shit. I ain't never met an electrocuted child, a new electrocuted child. And she just was just like, no. And he still running around the house, ruling their house. And he ain't no little boy anymore. When he electrocuted himself, he was about 5 or something. This motherfucker about 10. And I know kids do strange shit. But the thing she be telling me, y'all, no socket covers. Nope, I ain't never had no socket covers either. Ooh, let me, girl, the ass whooping that you could administer with a good wooden spoon, baby, baby, sweet baby, tear up an ass with a wooden spoon. Yes, baby, the wooden spoon. But you know what I used to like to give a little pop, a good little pop. See, wooden spoons are from 5 years old to their skin get tough. 10, 11. The pants, the cardboard part of a hanger. I would take the hanger part off, the wire part, and it would just be that blue tube. She said, or a slipper. Nah, I ain't never caught one with a slipper. My grandmother used to tear my ass up with a switch. My grandmother had a switch tucked behind everything in the house. It was always a switch. If it was needed, that motherfucker just reach up like Wonder Woman with that lasso and tear my legs up. Cause I would do some dumb shit. But shit, I remember my aunt, my mom's sister, and her brothers, they used to get a whooping with an extension cord. And this is when extension cords weren't plastic. They had like fiber wrapped around it, like cloth or something. Tear their asses up. My grandma would like go get that extension cord, eat their legs up. Motherfuckers be in that room like Kunta Kinte beat. used to fuck them up. I'll be over there, I'll be like, oh, I have to act good. And this is my mama's mama. Cause I was just like, I ain't trying to get hit with that. Cause they would just be all fucked up. My grandmother. Hell, she had a switch bush right. And it would be fucked up when you would, like, I had friends whose grandparents would tell them, go get a switch. And they would make you go pick your own poison. You try to bring in a tiny ass switch thinking it was going to lessen it. And then if they had to go outside and get the switch for your ass, it was over. I remember there was a time you whoop your kids and send them to school with bruises and nobody's going to say nothing. But then, you know, there's parents who take, I got to go pee, y'all, excuse me. And let me test the toilet since they came to fix it. I'm back and the toilet's flushing just great. I think maybe whoever stayed in this room before us might have, dropped a little log in that motherfucker and used too much tissue. But it flushed great now. The wooden spoon, my little hand, was all I needed. My cousin, your cousins was bad. I remember there was a time that teachers could pop you. And speaking of hands, I remember, I forgot what grade it was, about fourth or fifth. We had a teacher named Michael Peterzak. Bullshit you not. He would make you ball your fist up like this, and he would hit you over the top of your motherfucking knuckles with a ruler. I have some friends who got their motherfucking knuckles fucked up, and they doctors to this day. Doctors, lawyers, judges, you know, engineers, all sorts of shit, because they used to get fucked up, you know. But it's just about how you raise your kids, you know. I believe that the ladies and the few gentlemen, because I looked at my like who follows me thing on the like YouTube something, I don't know what the fuck it's called. There's a lot of women that follow me, and they're between the ages of like maybe mid-30s and like 60s. And I'm comfortable with that demographic. You know what I mean? I'm comfortable with that demographic. And I feel like the ladies who fuck with me, good mothers. A lot of my lady subscribers I talk to off of here, and they believe in whooping ass, they got their ass whooped, and they good parents. People want to think it's, bad to pop kids. You tear a motherfucking kid up. Now you gotta be scared to discipline your own damn child. I'll be like, and the one whose son electrocuted himself, she was just like, well, he has to go to school, and I don't want him to say that I beat him. I'm just like, you's a punk. I didn't say it out loud because I love her. I do. That's my girl. I've known her a long time. And she had a baby. She's younger than me, but not like too much younger. But she had a oops baby with her husband. And maybe because he the youngest, he she don't go in on him because she got older kids. He got siblings that's like 25 years old, shit like that. And she just be like, and me and her fell out kind of sort of, but not really. But his daddy didn't get mad. Hush, that little motherfucker bit me. He was about 4 or 5 years old, and he bit me. And I had one of my children bite me, my son Adam. That nigga bit me on the back of my thigh, the back of my leg. I don't know if I told y'all this story. I was living in New York, and I had to go to Tiffany's because my stone on my ring, I don't know what I did, but it became loose, right? And I needed to go to Tiffany's to have them tighten the prongs. And I wanted to get my rings steam cleaned and all that shit. I was looking at some other jewelry and I was holding his hand. Adam had to be about 3 or 4. But see, he had bit his brother, Alex, his older brother. He was going through his little biting phase. And he bit his brother, and I was just like, you don't bite. You stop. You don't bite your brother. And he never bit Alex again. So I guess that motherfucker thought, well, I'll bite you. We were standing in Tiffany's in Manhattan. That motherfucker beat me on the back of my motherfucking leg. And before I knew it, I turned around, popped him in his mouth. Like all those people in the store. Because I screamed when he bit me. And it was just so reactionary. And I was just like, what's wrong? Your balls hurt
One of them hurt you.
from lifting weights.
I mean, no, he get hit the ball.
Can't do it. Give me my robe. I'm going outside for a minute. No, don't cut it up till I come back. Because I need light. But no, Adam bit me on the back of my leg. And I was just like, I popped him. Like, boom. And I just couldn't understand why he bit me. You okay, son? You think you pulled a hernia or something? You hurting?
No, it's just a slight discomfort.
You want me to see if they got some Tylenol or something? Okay. I'll do it on my way out. I'm gonna cut it off, man. Can you give me? Hey, don't come in here demanding. I know, baby. I'm just fucking with you. You cold?
Yes.
Wait, Aston, just here, put my robe over there and open. No, we have a blanket. It's like 3. Open it, put my robe in your bed. I'm put my robe on. And let's open up the blanket for Princess. And pull that cover up from the bottom like yours.
Tuck it under.
No, don't touch it. Pull it out. So the cover,
I guess I-
no, pull it big like this. So you all can pull it up on here. Put that over. Put that back on. Put that on first. Because you know that them motherfuckers always call. Alright, I'm about to roll one. Here, throw this away some. Cut the light out. When I come back upstairs, I go to sleep, get a few hours. Where are my flip flops? Man, stop moving my shit. Okay.
You warming up?
Yeah, I'll cut the heat on. Okay? That's fine. Put your key, Aston, in the key thing. In my jig. It's just crazy that Elvis died on a toilet, man. Come fly with me, come fly, let's fly away. Who is that, Aston? Huh? Aston.
I'm sorry, I'm just focusing on the movie.
Okay. I'll see you guys shortly. I'm not gonna get a lot of sleep, but it's Maddie, I have to be up that early to go to the storage unit because we have to get all the stuff out the storage unit.
Well, I'm gonna stay and sleep.
You can't stay asleep. You have to drop the stuff off at your dorm. Or just give me your key. We'll get it in there.
Actually, yeah, man, you could just put it here.
Well, thanks, Aston. Maddie, the people set a time for me to come, baby. I gotta call dude in the morning and see what he says. But I have to get over there. Come fly with me, come fly, let's fly away. Yes, Matt. Okay. So did someone come and get it? Because it was here initially. Your ID with your key in it was on the little nightstand. So you seen me sleep and took it? I wasn't here. Where was I?
Who wasn't even
Oh, I was downstairs smoking a cigarette. Okay. But Maddie, you're gonna have to get up about 11 then, seriously. Damn, maybe I should sit in my car. That way I ain't gotta go all the way outside. Where's my Thank you, McClure. I gotta go in this road. Let me get the truck key.
You already got the key to the.
No, give me the truck key. I'm gonna go sit in the truck. What floor is my truck on? Okay.
You already got the key
Well, I have the key
to
to the room. Yeah, my hands are full. I'm not going all the way downstairs. I'm gonna sit in my truck. Oh man. Yeah. It was a knee jerk moment. Cause I believe that little motherfucker did me. I was just like, and I hit him so fast. And those people looked at me like, this is when you can still kind of sort of pop your kids in public, but they looked at me. And I was just like, what? Don't look at me like that. He bit me. And my husband bought me a $50,000 ring from here. Clean my ring and mind your fucking business. That's basically, that was my position. Okay, y'all, we going to the garage because I'm not going all the way downstairs to smoke a cigarette. I'm not. Okay, did he say my car was on 3? I think my car is on 4. I need to go. I need to go to the 4th floor. I'm looking for my car. Oh. And I think it's on 4. There it is. Thank you. Come fly with me, come fly, let's fly away. Yo, this little, I'm gonna smack the shit out of Maddie. I guarantee that. I'm in my vehicle. Instead of going all the way downstairs. Remember, y'all, I parked on the 4th floor. And it's 4 people in my chat. Hey, y'all, how you doing? Oh, please hit the like button for me. Y'all know I'll be sweating that, but I was told I need to say it. So I'm just like, please do it. Perhaps, maybe, thank you. Yeah, parenting is different these days. Some of these kids need a really good old-fashioned ass. I'm trying to find my air freshener. Did they take my shit? See, these kids be touching. Now, when I get upstairs and ask, like, who took the such and such out the car? And I didn't. I know where everything is in my car. They took it. I had some Glade fabric refreshener. And then Maddie want to come in and telling me, I forgot, girl. I forgot, McClure, just that fast. Because these kids took my Glade shit out of my car. And I know they took it because it's not my glove compartment. It's Maddie. Look at my lips. It's all good. I got so much shit to do today. I can't even believe I'm up. But that nap, fucked me up. I can't even go to sleep. I'm just like, why am I up? That's why I'm tired. Why am I up? But I woke up, and I'm up. And I set my alarm for 7:30. So even if I get upstairs in a few, get a little shut eye, get up 7:30, go get that. They got a bomb ass continental breakfast. Go have that breakfast. Take my shower. Go to the storage unit. Everybody getting up, but then Anson's like, "Oh, Maddie can sleep." Really, really now, really. Well, I'm like, yeah, I guess so. We'll take all the shit to her room. She gonna tell me, "Oh, my key and my ID are my fluffy bag and my fluffy purse." I'm like, so you just ain't gonna help. You just gonna sleep. But she gotta get her ass up, cause motherfuckers better get up and eat that continental breakfast, cause it ain't gonna be shit until lunch. It might, yeah, I'll feed them some lunch, and we gotta go by the bookstore, cause I want to get Aston and Jack, my son Aston, my son Jack, some Illini shirts. I want to get my goddaughter a Illini shirt and a new Illini shirt for Maddie, so we could take an Illini picture before we leave. But we have to get everything done from the minute you deliver the first baby. Man, girl, between children and bills. And just like some of the little things that you might have going on in your life. Whew, kids sleep so well. I be looking at like little people sleep. Like my little guy kids might come over and they be curled up on the couch sleep. No problems in the world. Cause they love. See, when kids love, they sleep good. And they know they love. That's why Maddie ass sleeps so good. That's why Asta sleep good. That's why Jack sleep good. That's why my kids sleep good. They know they love. They know their mama love them. So shit. With a little smile. With a little smile on their face. You love little motherfuckers. But my kids got whooping, so Maddie told me, "I don't know if I would feel comfortable whenever I have children. You watching my kids because you whip kids. Then I won't watch them." She was like, "Are you serious?" Girl, I don't deal with no unruly ass children. I will fuck your baby up. If you got a bad child, don't bring him around me. That little motherfucker would get tightened up quick. Cut it out. I done popped the child on their little legs and they didn't even cry. I'm like, no, I don't play those games. Can't do it. You said mine as well. Oh, my glass is a little dirty. I'll clean them when I get upstairs. So also, after we get Maddie all square and I get back to Chicago, maybe Monday or Tuesday, you all are going to help me put in my contact list because I need to start wearing them. And I'm also going to get my nails done. And I got about a week and I got some new growth, but I'm getting them cut down. I'm going to get them cut. Like, they're going to take about this much off. That's about 3 inches of my nails, which is my nails. So and just start over kind of fresh, because I want to be able to put my contacts in and out my eyes. Because I get tired of wearing glasses. Shit. My son told me I look like an owl. And I was just like, ooh, ooh, you know. Thank you, McClure. And he is a good nail tech. And he's on my Instagram page. He's been doing my nails for about 9 years now. And I grow them out this long. And then every time I go get them done, he goes, cut down? I'll be like, no. And then he'd be like, you have to get them cut down, Roxanne, eventually. He don't say it like that, but I know what he be saying. He don't speak a lot of English, but I love him so much. His name's Sam. But I'm gonna get them cut down, and they'll grow back, But they're long, I can't even make a fist. So if I need to punch a motherfucker in the face, I'm gonna hurt myself. I don't plan on fighting anyone or anything like that, but the most I can administer is a good swift slap. But even if I do that, I'll probably, and they're hard because I get gel on my nails, but I need them. I can't do anything. I can wash my body, I can wipe my ass, but it's time for a cut down. It is. They just too long right now. And I broke this one. See the difference? Wait a minute, let me line my thumbs up. And I just filed it. So it's time. It's time for a cut down. I'd be so depressed when I cut my nails down because I used to be a nail biter. And my nails looked so ugly. And now I just be like, oh yeah. But I'm gonna get them cut down. It's time. And this one lifted my nail between the gel and the nail lifted. So, but we had to get Maddie out of here to school, and I was just like, I'm not gonna go get my nails done and be working with my hands in her room and doing this and doing that. I'll just get them done when I get home. And baby girl will be here at school. Oh, you had ugly hands too? Okay, ugly hands, sister. You too. No, my hands looked horrible. And I used to bite my nails and I wasn't even nervous about nothing. It was just like a bad habit, And I remember being in high school and just sitting there writing with one hand and going to town. And I would bite those motherfuckers with you would have little bleed spots in them. I'm like, And I bit my nails for years, up until I was an adult. And then finally, my kid's godmother, Crystal, said some wild shit to me. I was just like, she's like, your hand's so pretty, but your nails so ugly. I don't like nobody telling me nothing ugly about me. I'm just, what? People don't say, oh, smoking is an ugly habit. I'm like, suck my dick. This keeps me from choking people. But the nails, I was just like, let me do something. And I just start getting them done and with actual tips. And then once my nail grew out enough, I just start getting gel on top of them. And this is where they are. So the next time we go get my nails done, y'all, they're going to be short. They're going to be short. Ugh. My hands are going to feel so bald headed. Oh, look at that. I can't even make a fist. Yeah, I'm gonna get them cut down, and they'll grow back. They'll be back this long. Shit, by December, even probably before December. But I just love long nails. I just think long nails just, I don't know, they just look feminine, but not like those really, really long nails, you know, that has little points on them that you can like, they look like a bird, you can kill somebody. I ain't on that. No. I just want, I, this is a good length, but it's time. Ooh, I'm gonna go into like a 2-day depression. That's like when I take my weave out my hair and I let my hair breathe for a day. I feel incomplete without it. I broke a thumbnail a week ago. Ooh, I remember one day, and I posted this. I don't think I posted it on the Roxy's Lady Lounge page because I don't think I had established a page at that time. I was going into a 7-Eleven. Let me make sure my door is locked. I don't need no motherfucking problem. Hold on. I'll sit in my car. I was going into a 7-Eleven and it had 2 doors that you pull. I pulled the door that was locked and I broke these 2 nails down and those motherfuckers hurt so bad. My hand was shaking and it bled, and I went home. I clipped my nail off and I had to wait like 3 days and I taped my fingers or bandage them. And I had to wait a few days to go get my nails done because they wanted, my nails to stop bleeding. And they took the rest of the gel off. He had to put some tips on. And that was it. But all 10 of these are my actual fingernails. And I need to get them done. But I got to get baby girl square first. Oh, it was so bad. I was just like, did I really do that? I was like, this is fucked up. I called my husband crying. He was sending him a picture. He was like, you can go get your nails done. He was like, go tomorrow. I was like, no, I can't go tomorrow because I can't have nobody fucking with my hand. And it was my fingers and they were hurting so bad. I'm just like, it is what it is. I'm going to get them cut down September 1st. Well, not 1st. Like September 7th. I'm going to start my diet cleanse. And that's really it. I ain't doing too much. I'm going to start Christmas shopping now. I'm only buying Maddie ass. I'm going to buy Ace or something. I'm going to buy Amanda something. I was thinking for Maddie and Amanda, I think I'm going to get them like both 2 Gucci. Not 2. I'm going to buy each one of them a Gucci bag. Like a little crossbody for Christmas. That would be their most expensive gift. And then I'll buy them some clothes. I can go to H&M and shit like that. They'll be fine with that. Aston wants this desk. All Gucci bags to me are investments because you can always resell those motherfuckers. Aston wants like this. It's like a computer gaming desk type thing. He gonna get that. And no, that's it. My oldest son, I might get him some clothes, give him a few dollars. Number 2,
I'll send him, I'll cash app him some money. Asa, I'll send him some gym shoes and a few dollars. Jack, I'll send him some money, but my two girls in Aston, I have to do a little bit more because I only got two daughters, so it's just like, I'm just gonna get them a Gucci bag, a piece, but I'm not like gonna go crazy. I can't. My money do be funny. I have to wait for people like ASCAP, Sony, or Warner to give me money, so I just be like, but it should be a nice Christmas. The most important thing for me is a good dinner for my family and a beautiful Christmas tree. And just being able to be in the house and watch those Hallmark Christmas movies, I'd be like, damn, where do these people live? And why is this town so beautiful? And why is everybody so happy? And then everybody ends up in love in the end. I love Hallmark movies, but they're very irritating. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Christmas. I think I might have told you where I'm going. I might go out to Arizona. Me and the kids and my husband and Asa and his now wife might meet us out there for Thanksgiving and just chill. I've already started planning my birthday extravaganza, and I'm going to Vegas. And I'm going by myself. One of my girlfriends might go with me. Hold on, y'all. One of my girlfriends might go with me. But yeah, that's for my 53rd birthday, There's someone that I need to sit down and talk to that I haven't. So I'm going to be doing that like this week after I get back home. Because that's some business shit. I have things going on. I just don't be always telling y'all because I be like thinking to myself like, damn, do they be like, this bitch complain a whole lot. But I don't think I complain a lot, but I probably do. But nevertheless, I have a lot of things going on. And I got to get my hair reweaved. So, y'all know I got my hair reweaved about 2 weeks ago. Maybe 3. Two of my tracks is coming out. And let me cut my car. And I don't like that. And I have a whole tote full of hair. I never throw any of my hair away. How long does it take? It don't take long. So I'll cut my weave out, take braids down. I'll wash and sanitize my hair, and I'll wait about 2 or 3 days, and then I get it redone. But the thing that takes a long time is the hair. Once I take it out, I wash it and I sanitize the actual weave, not just my whole, my own head and my own scalp and hair. And you gotta wash that and comb it, and then I let it air dry, and then I go get it redone. But I have to get my hair redone. I just cannot, but I'm not doing curly this time. I have bundles. I have a tote that probably got about easy maybe $5,000 worth of weave in it. Human hair, like, but I'm gonna do straight this time. But the only thing I have to go do is buy a closure or a frontal. So I think I'm gonna do a frontal, not a wig, just a frontal, and I'm gonna do straight with a side part. I'm gonna have her. I think I got some hair that's already cut in layers, and that's gonna be my wintertime color. But then I was thinking, like, should I go buy some blonde hair that's blonde, and then have it colored to a brown? And when I say brown, I mean like crayon brown, like my pussy hole pink and my booty hole brown. You know what I mean? So I think I might do that too. I think I might do that like Sunday, literally, when I get back to Chicago. Just go buy the hair, go buy the dye, I'll color it myself, and go get my hair done like sometime this week. And take this hair that I have, wash it, let it dry, and I put it in Ziploc bags. I just got bags and bags of hair, and it's just so strange. Like, people actually be like, can I get a few bundles of hair? And I be like, huh? Because I don't throw my hair away. Because when I go buy hair, depending on where I go, this shit can be like $360, $500, so I don't throw none of that hair away. But I will give somebody some fucking hair. You know what I mean? I will give a motherfucker some hair. But it be hard. Because they be like, come on, Rox. I ain't gonna resell it. You can't resell no hair. But you probably could. But I ain't reselling mine. I give it to people that I care about who are weave rockers. So I'll give it to them. But you only get one time to ask me for some hair. I'm not giving. That shit costs too much. Fuck you. But there's so many people, women who wear wigs. I can't wear no wig. Because at least with a weave, because with all that glue and shit, I don't like that shit. My edges is already struggling. I like to wear a weave because it's sold in and I can wash it. And then I take Sea-Breeze in a squeeze bottle and when I wash it, I put Sea-Breeze in it and sanitize my scalp and shit like that. But I don't like wigs. I got friends who wig rockers, and I just be like, well, okay. I seen a post the other day. This little girl's like starting kindergarten or first grade, and she had like a wig on, a wig bob. And people were saying a lot of things about it, and I said, yeah, real hair costs a lot. But what McClure, what I really want to do is get this bead thing where they put these beads in your hair, and they've been doing it a long time. But this one person that I want to do it, he wants to charge $3,500, and maintenance is like $3 something, and I'm just like, I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna do it till like maybe next year. Maddie's first semester tuition is paid off. I just can't be splurging like that. They're gonna be good for Christmas. We're gonna do a little family trip in the summer, but in that in between that time, then I'll get that done because I want it. I want it. I want it. Yes. And these aren't like beads. Like I don't know what they do. They would do something, but it looks natural, and I can wear my hair in a high ponytail, and hopefully my edges will grow back. You know what I mean? And I think between going through menopause, I think menopause did it. I think menopause did it, y'all. Don't nobody have time for that. I don't want to have struggle edges. I talk about bitches whose edges are struggling only because mine are. I can. I will. What do you have to say about it? But I want to try something different. But $3,500, that's somebody's mortgage in my head. But I want to try it. And I will. I found someone who does a beautiful job right in Chicago. I talked to him. He'll come to my house and do it. Because he was just like, you can come to my salon. I was like, sweetie, I don't go to salons. You'd have to come to me. I'll pay you $100 just for gas. And he don't even live far from me. I was like, I don't travel. I get my hair done in my house. Anytime I get my hair done, they have to come to me to do it. And he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, and I was like, I'm very hospitable. I was like, I'll lay out a spread of hors d'oeuvres for you with bottled waters and shit. If I'm paying you $3,500 and I'm giving you an extra $100, please come to me. But that $3,500 also includes the cost of the hair and his work. And I want like 30-inch hair all over my head. I want it. I'm gonna get it. I got a few grays. I'm not embracing them. People be like, embrace your gray. I don't have a bunch, but I'm gonna color them because once they do the beads, there's no weave in my hair. My hair isn't braided down, so yeah. Those gray hairs be so wiry and just weird looking. I'm just like the ones around the perimeter of my head, I pull them out with it. Like back here, I don't really have that many. They come around here for me. I'm gonna color my hair. I ain't got time for that shit. Like if I grade like really pretty, I might embrace it, but I don't grade very well. My grade just, I look like Danny Glover by the head in Beloved. Like no. But when I get it done, y'all will be there with me. But I ain't gonna let y'all like see the beginning process, like maybe the end. Like once he do the perimeter, I'll let y'all see it. Cause I don't want y'all to see what my shit be looking like without. And my hair ain't even bad without the weave. I got curly hair. Like it's really cute. But nah. I've been wearing weave for years. I love hair weave. And then I had somebody was like, hair weave and wigs is, that's very European and da da da. The motherfucker tried to go at me. I was like, no, actually, let me just give you a quick hair fucking lesson. It started in Egypt, started in Africa. People would shave their heads because of lice. And they would have wigs made to put on their heads. Wigs have been around for a long time. Weave, where they would braid hair down and use actual horsehair and put in their hair for adornments. So, you know, a lot of things that people don't understand, people did in history as far as hair for hygienic reasons, not hygienic reasons, you know. So the same way back in the olden days, you see those you see those people like the judges, like even still in England, they wear the white sheep, and that's cheap hair. They would shave their hair off because lice was rampant, and shit, who want to sit around scratching their head? So they would shave their hair, and they would wear wigs, even the women, not just men, women. So, all right, you all, let's go. Let me. Oh, I love y'all so much. Y'all just be thugging it out with me at some ungodly hours, and y'all know I'm usually not up at these types of hours. Gotta find my car key. Give me some more coffee. Give me like 2-3 hours of sleep. I can work this credit card out. Get it on. Okay, come on. The phone's gonna cut off for a few seconds. Billing done. Hello? Hi. Oh, hey. Thank you. Can I get some more coffee, please? Around the corner? Here you go. No, thank you. Coffee's already made. Oh, shit. Breakfast is being set up. Oh, yes. I'll be down here in a little bit. My sleep is going to be so non-existent. Regular coffee. They're setting the continental breakfast up. I have to get up because I have to go to the storage unit. Yeah, it is, McClure. It really is. Okay, so breakfast starts at what time? Okay, I'm gonna try to get a little bit of sleep. Thank you for everything. I appreciate you. All right, get up to my room, try to get a little sleep, get up, eat this continental breakfast, go to the storage unit, and be so ill. I would be so scared. Her hair was all over her head. Love y'all. Thank y'all. My little people are all asleep in the room. Okay, let me get my key. Hold on. I don't want to be fucking around at the door. Okay, so the kids are asleep, so I'm just coming in the bathroom for a quick second. I had to pee, wash my hands. Cause you are, I don't wanna wash my hands. Oh shit, the toilet seat shifted. But no, I'm gonna lay in bed, drink my coffee. Get up, have my continental breakfast, and do everything I need to do today. Thank you guys. Please hit the like button. um, Lay down, let my phone charge up, let me recharge because that nap fucked me up. I'm just like, why am I up again? What's going on? This is a nice little bathroom. That's in my tattoos. Break. And I'm not using the toilet, so don't no one be like, and she was peeing. I've done it before, but I'm not doing it now. So, but yeah, my babies are asleep. Just seeing my kids sleep, and they're all grown, kind of, sort of. It's just so heartwarming to me. But I'm gonna get my ass in bed, drink my coffee, and get up and do what I have to do. Let me give some thank yous. Alicia, good night, and thank you for being here. I appreciate you, little big sister McClure, or big little sister McClure, because you got me back like 3 years. Thank you for being here, and thank you for participating in everything. Good conversations, good feedback, just good, drama free. Ain't nobody got time for that. And I think you two are the only ladies here this evening. And I appreciate and fuck with y'all the long way. Everybody else was in the bushes. And thank you all for being in the bushes. Just do me a favor, hit the like button. You didn't participate, but you were here. And ain't shit wrong with that. And that's it. So just hit the like button for me, you guys. And I'm gonna let my phone charge, and you all will see what later on today brings. And no, I'm going to be stressed out. Just know it's gonna happen. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you all for just being here for me. And that's it. But I don't want to go back in the room and be talking because the kids are asleep, and I'll lay my ass down. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And lights out. Good night.